Hey champions, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a special video for you. As you've read the title, then you know I've been working on a PC for a few months now, and I've been holding off on this because I wanted to see how the PC ran before uploading this, and I didn't want to rush it. So I took my time with this, but I won't get into too much detail yet because I really want you guys to see for yourselves. All the parts I will be using are also going to be linked below, and we'll go over them all briefly. Now, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I'm also over on Twitch at Spartacus TV, where you can see me game on this beast of a PC. So let's get into this build. First off, we are getting out the motherboard. I went with the X470 Max because it fit my budget and had all the bells and whistles that I preferred. I decided to use the box as a workstation, and it went well. I looked at everything just to make sure it was all working because I ordered this motherboard online through eBay, but the seller had a good record. I wasn't too worried. I just wanted to make sure it was all packaged properly, but it was all in brand new condition, no issues. So I began to unscrew the mount for the CPU, which was a hassle, and I will let you guys know why later in the video. I definitely suggest putting the screws from everything separate and keeping it organized. This will help you out so much in the long run. And I was extremely excited to pop open the CPU box. We went with the Ryzen 5 3600, and for the price I couldn't pass it up. And I got it on sale through Best Buy, but whatever you guys can find that's on sale, I say go for it. This is just what I chose. It was a great feeling unboxing it, and I knew I was going to put it to such good use. It was not difficult to install at all, and all you have to do is line up the triangles and gently adjust as needed to ensure the processor fits snugly in place. And don't forget to lift the little metal bar, and once the CPU is in place, push that little metal bar right back down. After we got the CPU installed, we moved over to the RAM, which we've done already in a previous video, and that will be linked in the description. The RAM we went with was XBG's 3600. Everything will be linked below if I didn't mention that already, all items that I used on this build. Now, this is an easy install. You don't have to put much pressure, but don't be afraid to push at all. And just make sure that it's facing the right way, and each stick should be labeled so you have nothing to worry about. It's very easy to do. For the memory, I purchased the WD Black 500GB M.2, and I was honestly afraid to install this because it seems so fragile, but it's actually not too bad to get into place. I really just wanted the fastest memory I could get. I eventually plan on upgrading to a 1TB SSD. I'm just not sure which one I want to go to yet. But I'm probably going to wait until the prices drop because prices for everything are outrageous. I also picked up the H510 from NZXT. I think it'd be the perfect case, which it's not a bad case. I only have a few issues with it, but I'll let you guys know a little bit later what issues I had. Installing the IO shield was not a problem, surprisingly, and NZXT also provided me with all the proper tools needed for this build and for the cable management. So that was awesome. Now, finally getting the motherboard in I was somewhat nervous, but everything lined up perfectly and was very easy to get screwed in without an issue. Now, I should let you guys know, unfortunately, the CPU cooler did not fit, and I ended up having to redo the whole motherboard, and it was tedious to say the least. But the CPU cooler did not fit in the case, and it was a liquid cooler from Corsair. It was very nice. I really liked it, but it just didn't fit. I'm gonna end up doing probably a 1-fan liquid cooler instead later on, but we will see. So here we got the graphics card. This was my favorite part of the whole process. At the 2070 Super, because it was, like I said earlier, the perfect price and the exact amount of power that I wanted in my machine. It is a beast. I didn't include the wiring because of the hassle we had with the motherboard pulling it out and putting it back, so I did all the wiring afterwards.
Oh, sweet. Hey.
Now on to everything I know you've all been waiting for. Installing Goku. And maybe some gameplay. Just kidding. Let's put Goku away and take a look at this beauty. And then I will show you guys the whole stream setup. And I'll show you some awesome gameplay. Let's go. Alright guys, so we are here playing Destroy All Humans. We're going to start it up, we're going to see how it plays, see the temps and everything. I've kind of been messing around with this for a little while now. The temps run a little high sometimes, but it's not unbearable. I'm definitely going to get a cooler eventually, but at the moment I don't believe I need it. I eventually will invest in one though. But without further ado, let's get into this. Get into the ship. I'll show you guys how it gets when you're blowing up a bunch of buildings. Here, check it out. When the buildings fall, it gets a little higher. But it doesn't get too unbearable though. I was playing yesterday for a few hours. I was running some more tests, and even for prolonged like hours playing, it was fine. I played Valorant, I played Apex, I played this, multiple games, and the highest temps I received were I'd say mid 80s. That's the hottest it got. Like high 80s, but it was only for a split second. I don't even know how accurate it actually was. That's pretty much how Destroy All Humans is going. Now we're gonna move on to something else. Alright guys, we are over to Hunt Showdown. We're just gonna do one of the trials to test out the FPS and everything. I know Destroy All Humans, it doesn't really take too much power, I guess, and it only runs at 120 FPS max, I believe. But this game, I usually get 144 FPS, no issues. This may run a little bit hotter though, because it is a little bit more intense of a game. But still, over 100 FPS, I'd say that's pretty damn good. Holy! No! No, run! Oh my god! Holy. Dang. Need 3 more. I need to just speed it up a little bit, but that's gonna do it for this. Didn't get too crazy. I think we did pretty good. Alright. Now we're going to go over to the forest. The graphics real quick. Everything is on max settings, I believe. Oh, I didn't want motion blur max. But everything that makes sense is up. Oh, let's get into this. We'll just do new game. Oh wait, actually continue. Okay, now we're good. We'll do new game. Oh, dang. I thought it would get a little more intense during this scene, but not too bad. Hey, friend. Hey, it's my son. So we're sitting around 76, 75 degrees. So I'll go up a little bit above 80. Again, not too concerned about it. I will be getting another cooler soon. But we are just using the stock cooler. I probably should mention this, I only have 2 fans that came from NZXT. It was just in the case. So I could also buy better fans. I could fit some fans in the front too. I don't have any fans in the front. So that would alleviate some of that heat issue that I'm having. But I honestly don't see it as a problem right now. I have no gaming issues. I've had this build for 2 months now. I haven't had any problems really. Alright, let's go in this cave and get some action. What's this? Oh. Combat? I'm here. Oh my god. Going back in. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, hope it doesn't take me for. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Oh, yeah. I hear you. I'm ready. Oh my god, I think there's 3. You got me, you cannibals. Oh, they're eating me. I never died. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Yay, now we're on to Valorant. And I haven't had any problems with this game, so I don't foresee anything bad happening. Played a game last night, ran this for a little bit, and this game, if you're looking to build a PC, play this game. I'm sure you're not going to have any issues. This game runs smooth on pretty much a potato. So yeah, this game, it plays fairly well. It plays over 144 FPS, and the temps don't get too crazy. I see it jumps up to 80 here and there, but it's honestly not that bad. Oh. Fuck this game. Alright, champions, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn that bell notification on. But real quick, I just want to talk about the PC. So another issue I had that I didn't mention earlier was the RAM. It actually runs at 3200, and I can't get it to run at the 3600 frequency. So if you guys have any suggestions on that, let me know down in the comments. But other than that, I don't really have any problems. Like, besides maybe the CPU gets a little too hot, but it never stays at those temperatures very long, and it usually goes down to around 70 degrees. So I don't see an issue with it, but I will upgrade that in the future. But as of now, I enjoy this PC. I get a lot of good playtime out of it. Never gets too hot, never shuts down, no issues like that. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. So I'll catch you in the next one, and I hope to be upgrading the pre-built one more time pretty soon here. So stay tuned. Catch you guys later. Thanks again.